Thank God you're not a pilot. Otherwise, you would have crashed my daddy's private jet.
You know people because it's scam where it's scam you now protocol.
That's my younger brother.
You love him so much.
Oh my lady.
A whiskey.
What?
2 pence for. Baby, no for. But your rank. I suppose so. Now.
It's not how people. No.
Hi, I'm Faith, and this is vibe.ng, and we're here live at the big live press conference and private screening, and we're here to ask people questions on what they think about the movie and how the movie is. And you guys need to be here. You guys need to see this movie. It's a very amazing movie. Keep it locked on vibe.ng.
I better look dele ki o form Porsche. Based on logistics, oje suya, oje chicken, oditi bi don't read period. Who's your father?
What do you think of the movie in general?
Wow, the movie is quite interesting, and I enjoyed the comic scenes, was especially the role that was played by Nonso Diobi and Nosa Rex.
So how was the movie, and what do you think about the movie?
Everybody in Lagos should come and watch this movie. All of you, come and see. They've opened your yash. It was a good movie actually. I think everybody in Lagos should watch it. Especially those that maybe, you know, looking at people driving cars and, you know, like they're scared. Like, oh man, I'm driving a keke, this person is driving a Benz. Come and watch it so that you know that most of those people are living and leading fake lives. Yeah, you should definitely come and watch the movie.
I think this is a very wonderful effort from Michael Ezuruonye. I mean, it's wonderful to see actors who have like metamorphosed into, you know, bigger, what's the word now, influences in the industry, and this is wonderful. And he acted, he contributed heavily to the script, he, you know, executive produced it. I think it is wonderful.
How was the movie, Angel?
The movie is great. That's what I would say. When Mike first called me to come and edit the film, it was more like, oh, this is another big thing, and the journey started, and then we started cutting and correcting and cutting until we got this.
How was the movie, and what do you think about the movie?
Yeah, it was very funny. The edit was clean. It was star-studded, and they managed the roles of the stars very well.
How was the movie, and what do you think about the movie?
Yeah, well, the movie is a very fantastic movie, great cast and very entertaining, you understand? So I really enjoyed myself.
So we're asking you now as a viewer, not as an actor. So how was the movie?
As a viewer, the movie as a viewer was actually worth my popcorn, and it was worth the money I went in there to watch. But then again, I can still go over and over and over and over and over again to watch the movie, because I mean, with the way things are going now, we need to laugh. You get, the movie is funny and it's got a lot of message in it. So I mean, there are some things in the movie that there's something I got to see in the movie that I didn't even know that, you know, was happening here in Lagos. So the movie has actually exposed some stuff, and it is funny.
So who's like your favorite character?
Mike, my friend, yes. He played the very interesting role I was expecting from the advert I saw.
Who was your favorite character in the movie?
Favorite character was, I can't pronounce his name, Ontmang or something like that. Calabar guy, I know he killed the role. Like, I love the way he was talking. I love his accent. That was my favorite character.
Who was like your favorite character?
My favorite character, I think I really loved. I'm not sure what his name is, but the housekeeper, and I loved these girls that they met towards the end of the movie. 2 girls. One of them was, you know, pretending to be like a British girl. I think she really killed her role. I think Mercy Aigbe did such a fantastic job. Annie Idibia did such a wonderful job. Of course, I mean, Michael Ezuruonye and Nonso Diobi, of course, those are veterans. So, you know, they came with their A game. So, yeah. Plus the Instagram guys, you know, I really didn't expect to see them in their acting element, but they really blew my mind. Yeah.
One of my best characters is Tukube. Tukube made me laugh the whole time while I was editing. There's no time I want to cut a scene of Tukube that I would not laugh. And then the part where, I think there's the end part where they were saying I'm from Pakistan, and you know, that scene was another crazy scene. So I think so far it was good.
So who was like your favorite character?
I had plenty. Messi Aibe played a good role. What's the gate man's name? The security guy, the Calabar guy also, I can't pronounce his name, played a nice role.
You did the sound for the movie, the music for the movie. So how did you do the song originally for the movie, or you just did it and decided to infuse it?
Nah, it was originally for the movie. You understand? Like, he contacted my management, which is Swift Music Empire. You understand? And he requested for a soundtrack for this movie. So my management had to call up Slim Case, and you know, we did the song, and boom, lovely.
Hi.
Hi.
So how was the movie in general?
From a viewer, yeah, I have that strong mindset. I know how to get this persona out and act in another one. But from a viewer, I was happy with what I saw, you know, and of course, if I'm allowed to say my neighbors, of my people around me, the fellow viewers, I saw satisfaction in their faces. I saw lots of laughter, not just smiles, you know. The smiles came out, even some people are still laughing, you know. So I think the director did a good job, you know, whoever he is, you know. I think the crew, cast, they did a good job.
Apart from you, who was your favorite character?
My favorite character?
Who like just had it, like made you guys go crazy?
Ntugube. He was my favorite character, you know, because, you know, he just came from a blind spot and he just kept, you know, ascending, you know, characterization-wise, you know, and, you know, you just don't see him coming. You just don't know what he's going to say next. And of course, Odulade did a good job too. He did a good job. He did a very, very good job. Selfless. My style of acting has always been, you know, try and keep it as natural as possible. I don't try, if I'm going to be good, I'll stay good. If I'm going to be bad, I stay bad, but I stay natural and try as much as possible to get the viewer to forget he or she's watching a movie yeah, get your emotions out, and they got it out for me.
Now as an actor or as a director, yeah. So how was it being an actor and being a director at the same time? What was the challenge?
There are two different roles. An actor just comes and does his job and gets out. A director sees the beginning and end of it, you know. You know, an actor has his own timing, you know, but you know, you're a director, so that means before the actors come, you're there. When they leave, you're there. When the film is done, you go to the studio. You know, you make sure it's your picture, so you know that, okay, you know, sleepless nights in the studio, you're dealing with the editor, you're dealing with the sound guy, there's a lot of work, and of course, you know, coupled with production as well, you have to make sure. I'm a near perfectionist, so to speak, you know. I'm a critic of myself, so that's one of my biggest strengths. And you know, I just say, hey, as a director, I don't think I'm doing badly, but you know, I just leave that for everybody to judge. When we came out promoting this film, it wasn't up to 2 days, and the thing was everywhere, you know, on social media, and they're still posting till now. So I just say, you know, thank you to everybody here, you know. They see me as one of them, and you know, I'm still one of yours, so I never leave. If I get script, when I call me, but you know, I mean, it's all love, and that's the way it's supposed to be, you know. And again, you know, a lot of people were always asking for that Mike and Nonso, you know, relationship, you know. So I found a way to, you know, to put that to fore. So for me, I will always be a filmmaker to tell the world this is us, this is the way we are, and of course we have a soft landing at the end, which will always teach morals, and of course, you know, you will get sense at the end of the day. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Only in a coach, only in a referee. Why do you do like that? I don't want to medical like say roasted.
How is it
back from the trip from Abuja.
Some meetings. I mean, I'm stressed out.
They're not going to say you never entered plane before. Pull off your clothes and be walking naked, all that.
Yeah, customer, customer,